I just got done with powder coating a couple wheels, so give a quick look before we actually head out. These things actually came out really, really well. Really well. Oh, yeah. So, all right. So before we actually head back to the back, I do have a couple things that I do have to bring back. So I'm gonna grab a couple of these things that I got laying around, and we'll meet you in the back. Let's go. Welcome back, everybody, to the saga of the Evos. I want to actually say that today is going to be an interesting day. I want to try to get most of what I started. I want to try to get the motor in a spot where I can actually get it started on the next episode, because I don't think it's going to happen this episode. Last episode, when we left off, I actually took out every... well, not every. I took out the front suspension just so I could lube it up and make sure that it actually spun, because if you saw this thing on my trailer, it was really, really low. And now with the way that the motor is in the car, it is actually going to be way lower. So I need to raise the whole car up. And it was just way too low for me. And I don't want to make it so that the next person that owns this car is going to have to really mess around with it. So I took the front suspension out, lubed it all up, made sure everything spins. So right now it looks really well. But I definitely want to try to get the the motor job wrapped up before we actually get into too much suspension and stuff like that. So yeah, I got to let it down. But I got a lot more. As you can kind of tell, the front mount, well, the OEM front mount intercooler is on. I don't know if I'm going to get like an aftermarket one or what. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but right now this is what I got and this is what I'm here to work with. So we're going to keep with that. So let me let it down. Well, I can't. And I'll show you where I left off with, because be honest with you guys, the last video was good. Oh, did that come off? All right, let's hope. Yeah, it's coming down. So the last video I actually left off, and I wanted to do all the wiring and all that stuff. I really didn't want to show you guys exactly what I was going to be doing, because it gets really boring. You know, like you don't want to really show all that stuff. But I did get pretty far, and I got a bunch of stuff in. So as you can kind of tell, I do have all the wiring done. I do have the radiator is kind of in. I have the bracket sitting over here, so I have to put that in, and then I can put the front suspension back on and stuff like that. I do want to route the intercooler pipes and see if I even have those, be honest with you, because I have no idea. Like I said before, I don't know exactly what this car came with. To my understanding, the previous owner that I got the car from, he told me when he bought this car, it was like a straight up race car. So I highly doubt I got any of the crazy intercooler piping that I actually need. So I'm gonna have to source some of that stuff from the black car, because I know the black car had the stock front mount, or and it's got an upgraded front mount on it, but I know it had the stock intercooler pipes from the turbo on both sides, so that should be good. So I might just have to pull that stuff off. Today I want to try to get the clutch bled, because now that we have the master, clutch slave on here, I should be able to bleed it just fine. So I want to get that done. I want to try to get the intercooler kind of all plumbed up and ready to go, and possibly mount the battery. I don't know if this was like, it was in here before, but it was like a mini battery. I'm not really a huge fan of mini batteries, but if I have to get another mini battery or a mini battery kit or whatever, then I'll buy one. But I want to try to keep it OEM as possible, but I don't know if I'm going to really source one. If I can get one local, then I might just I might just grab one out. But I don't know. We'll have to see what we kind of do there. But yeah, I kind of want to get, I want to try to get it so that like I can actually get it started on the next day or two. So as you can kind of tell, there's no AC condenser, no AC compressor down there. So I don't want to really buy one. So if the next owner really wants one, he can just put one in or whatever. You know, it doesn't really, you know, I don't know. What it is, what it is, whatever. But I am making kind of a lot of headway. I don't know if I'm going to go to the store and grab that, what do you want to call that? That stupid inner tie rod in. I don't know if I'm going to go to the store and grab that. But like I said before, I definitely want to get the intercooler piping set. And I definitely want to get most of the things put around the engine so that I can actually let it down. And maybe we can try to fire this up. But I don't think it's going to be this episode. But let's just get started. So and we'll make headway and go from there. All right, let's go. Woo! Ugh, I can't. I don't know if you guys can see that. I just moved both of you cards. God, the Evo is just whoo. It is a crazy one. I tell you what, it is a crazy one. But we moved everything out so that I can get this box up here. So I'm gonna bring this box down and I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, I have no idea what kind of exhaust this is. This could be like good stuff. It could be bad stuff. I don't know. I got two of them at the same time a long time ago. You know, exhaust. Hopefully it's a turbo back exhaust that I can put on this Evo. This one, because this AMS exhaust has got to come off. It is just too nice to kind of sell with this car, to be honest with you, and I want to keep it. I probably want to put it on the black car, because the black car is going to be a nicer car, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, but it's a nice AMS exhaust. I love AMS stuff. So I'm going to take this stuff off and I'm going to replace it with this stuff up here. So let me get this down and let me show you what I kind of got. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got here, because like I said before, I have no idea. It's probably been up there for like a year, like before I started making YouTube videos, and I said, you know what, when I get another car, I'm gonna put this on it, and I finally got one. So yeah. There is no downpipe. That kind of sucks. All right, so this isn't really gonna work for me. All right. So once again, a little disappointing, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? This is I have no idea what kind of exhaust this is. The tip is covered. I'm just gonna put it back up because I was hoping that this thing had a downpipe on it, but it looks like it doesn't. Whatever it is, it comes with V-band clamps, V-band test pipe, all my V-band stuff, but doesn't not look like it comes with a downpipe, which kind of sucks because I was hoping that it did, but nothing that you could do. So it looks like the AMS kit is gonna stay on the silver car, which in hindsight, it is what it is, you know. Can't be too mad at stuff like this. I just gotta box it back up, put it back up there. I was, like I said before, I was hoping that I was gonna be able to do that, but oh well, what are you gonna do? I actually might just, let me go check the black car real quick. Maybe it has a downpipe that's already off of it, and then maybe we might be able to put the exhaust on. So I'll be right back. Yo, look at this. I'll tell you, it needs some love, the black car, but I think it'll get there. I think it'll get there. Ooh, that dent's crazy. Got to replace the door. Oh, it's covered in pollen. Whoa! Actually, the mother load, to be honest with you. There's a clutch. Oh, I don't want to touch it. I think we've gone over this before, but looks like there is a downpipe. So I'm very happy about that. What kind of downpipe is this? I don't know. It's like some off-brand, which is not that big of a deal. I can live with it. Put that to the side. Let's see what else we got back here. Oh, we have a battery box. Maybe I'll put that battery box back in. You know what? Yeah, battery box here. We got an upper intercooler pipe, intake. Oh God, the works here, the works, people, the works. This is everything I kind of need, and it's all in the black car. So I'm gonna unload a bunch of this stuff, and I'm gonna get it over to the silver car, and then we can actually start working on the silver car, because this is just about everything I kind of need. There's a couple things that are missing, but just having that battery box, the stock battery box, is gonna be good. Because I think I do have a stock battery that's back there that will fit that. So good score. So let's get all this stuff back to the back, and I'll update you what we got. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, so now that I have some time, I actually pulled everything off the Evo, that the black car that I think I'm gonna really use, which is this downpipe. I have no idea what kind of downpipe it is. The battery tray, which I have to see if I can get some loops so I can battery tie down. But we'll figure that out a little bit later. The upper intercooler pipe, the intake, and the lower intercooler pipe, and all the elbows and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to use this exhaust, because like I said before, I want to take this AMS exhaust off. So I'm going to get to work on that right now. So follow me on this journey. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, so all finished up with the exhaust. The downpipe doesn't look the greatest, but you're never gonna see it anyway. Let's see the rest of the exhaust. I got lucky with this car. I actually have a wideband O2 sensor, so I put that right in the exhaust. And the fitment on this exhaust, whatever exhaust this is, it's all V-band clamped. There is an adapter here that goes to the front where the catalytic converter is supposed to be. It did come with like a V-band test pipe, so which is pretty cool. So it eliminates all of this if you know anybody wanted to run a V-band. I don't exactly know what kind it is. Like I said before, I got this a while ago. It is all stainless. Well, looks stainless for right now, but I had to cut another hole into the hanger here because it was it was hanging a little low for me, so I had to kind of shorten it up. But yeah, it hangs really, really nice. And yeah, just like the AMS exhaust, there's not too many, you know, like hangers or whatever. I think the AMS exhaust had 2 hangers, one here and one here, and then that's it. It's just like that. So it's pretty much, you know, around the same kind of, you know, deal as the AMS exhaust. So next thing we're gonna really do is I'm gonna get the front mount intercooler stuff on and the intake and start to do all that jazz. And I think try to button up everything underneath the hood. So yeah, then after that we can start to work on the suspension, see if we can't get that all tuned up and good to go. And then yeah, we'll see where we gotta go from there. But it's starting to look like a car again, you know, I tell you that. It's starting to look good. The AMS exhaust is sitting right over here. I'm gonna clean that bad boy up and put it over to the side somewhere. I don't know where, but put it to the side somewhere, and I'll be using that on a later project or even my own car. I don't know yet. Well, we'll have to see, but let's get back to the action. All right, people, so run into a little bit of an issue here. So putting in this upper intercooler pipe is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. I don't want to put it in because I still have to bleed the clutch master. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that off camera and get this bled so that I can continue to put this upper intercooler pipe on, because if not, the bleeder will be in the way. It'll be in the way of this, you know, upper intercooler pipe, because it's supposed to sit about right here. And yeah, as you can tell, I can't really get to the bleeder. So what I'm going to do is just do that right off camera, bleed this, and hopefully I should be okay. I got to make sure I have enough brake. Yeah, I got enough brake fluid. I'm going to do that, get this all taken care of, and then get back to putting the upper intercooler pipe back on. And yeah, we can start to move forward from there, because we're making some good progress for today. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, so I got to a point where I think I'm going to end this video, because if I don't end this video, it'll probably be like an hour long. So I'm gonna make this into a different part. But I did get pretty far with the you know, the install here. The intake is on, the blow-off valve is all piped, all the routing, all the vacuum lines are routed, except for this stuff which comes out of the car, and I don't exactly know where it is. It does have a boost gauge, but it's a AEM True Boost, which the True Boost actually gets a signal from here. There is a boost solenoid underneath the intake. So I'm not exactly sure what these go to. I think I have an idea of what they might go to, but I'm not exactly sure, and I don't really want to test it. I want to kind of bring this car back to it's like OEM kind of ish. Like, I want to make it so that like somebody can actually go in here, modify the car if they really wanted to after I'm kind of finished with it. So I want to kind of leave them with a good solid platform. But I need to look for a battery for this car. I need to get terminal ends because this is not gonna cut it. It's got like an end here and an end here that doesn't really go for a normal battery. So I have to do that. I have to work on the suspension still, which should not be too terrible. But I wanted to actually, you know, make sure that I can actually adjust them. They have been sitting back here. I've been pumping them with PB Blast for the last 2 days or so. The rears, as I said before, are, you know, like I did break them free, so they are adjustable. But yeah, I'm kind of done with what I'm doing today. I got the exhaust on. I have the suspension sitting. What else do I have? I got everything underneath the hood all finished up. Like I said before, the shop is somewhat of a mess. Like I said before, the next video that you will see, I will be getting the suspension in and hopefully setting it on the ground, actually getting the studs on too, because I need to put the studs on. I want to kind of set it on the ground and try to get like some type of battery or something like that in it and see if we can kind of start it, and hopefully, you know, we could, you know, do something like that. But as for right now, this video is, like I said before, is really long, so I don't want to make it any longer than it already is. Plus my batteries, both my batteries kind of went dead, even though I have one on the charger at all the time. I don't want to really kill them, so I'm gonna take a break, then be back out here for the next video, which you will see, and we'll try to get this project kind of not finished, but on its way to getting finished. So yeah, I don't know if you like this content. I subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. I actually upload every 3 days. It is a beautiful day outside, so hopefully everybody is enjoying their day. I'm gonna take a quick break, and for you guys, I'll see you in 3 days, and for me, I'll be back out here in like 20 minutes. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. All right, deuces.